Yeah, it's the Fast and the Furious, Mr. Howard Stone. No, Paul, yes. Oh, yes, Mr. Howard Stone. I think so. It's a fiery crash. Well, why are you so depressed today, Mr. Howard?
Phunky.
It's Mother's Day. It's Motherfunker's Day. And you're the best motherfunker I know. Why are you depressed? Did you lose your motherfunker? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Hey, I wait ahead in time on Thursday. And I was thinking of you when I went ahead in time, and I got you a present. It's coming back. I have it shipped. I had it shipped because you know they have time machines in the future. And so I contacted Oompa Loompa Rex, and he saw me, and he was like, oh, I'll ship you this back, because I was like, I found something that you might like. And you, yeah. I like the addition to the mask.
It's torn scepter.
Yes. Deviated. There we go.
Deviated. Oh,
like,
there we
ding dong. Oh, I think he's here. I brought you to the present. Yes, Uncle Linus. Thank you. Come again. Thank you. Oh, my glasses are falling off. But look. Happy Motherfunker's Day, Mr. Stone, Mr. Howard Stone. I got you a present from the future.
Should I be scared?
Go ahead, open it.
Oh, Phunky.
See?
My man.
See? Happy Motherfunker's Day. See,
I'm
I'm always thinking of you. And look, it's 42 ounces. They only make 40 now. Oh, that's quality control. I didn't know if it was going to be good because it's from the future. So I had to quality control while I was in the future.
Well, the other two were full, so I guess I'm going to let you slide on that.
Yep.
Let's see.
Oh, yes.
That's quality control right there.
Yes, it is.
That's good quality. Yeah.
Didn't even burn. Biopasaurus. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time again.
One second. Is it just me or is that nigga bloated?
No, he looks the same as the oldest though.
Never mind.
I only went
All right, go ahead and do
I only went to the future tomorrow, so I went to the future for Saturday and then.
Oh, and look at this, ladies and gentlemen, 42 ounces.
I told you it was 42 ounces.
Yeah, that's big time there for fun.
Yes.
Ladies
Ladies and gentlemen, I can add, but ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again to hop in the Phunky DeLorean, charge up that flux capacitor, and go on back to 2006 and 2009. I am the fat, funky bastard, and this is the #1 motherfucker, Mr. Howard Stone. Ladies and gentlemen, what you got for us this evening?
We got a big one today, Phunky.
Big.
Like looking at this card, this is Fagomania worthy right here.
Yes.
But ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna welcome you to X.m.W's
Sub Xero.
There it is, Phunky.
Episode, what is it?
13, episode 13 on this one. And guys, this one's off the chain. I mean, we're going to bring it back to something here in a second, but we've got 3 matches that are top quality. They are main events for any card at X.m.W. Phunky, what you got for me? What you thinking here?
Oh,
you got the same information in front of you.
It is crazy. But I guess first, we should show you what happened when the lights went out last week.
It was definitely off the chain, ladies and gentlemen. Syris Arkun cashes in his rematch and wins it, ladies and gentlemen, and wins it. But you're going to see what happens because something goes on with his brother that we got to check out on that one, I think.
So we should go on down to the ring, right?
Send it on down, Phunky.
Let's hit on down.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, after we went off last week, this is what we had. You see your new heavyweight champion there, Spyder.
celebrating his championship win, but you see the big man getting in the ring there.
Syris Arkun cashed in his rematch clause, ladies and gentlemen. Vex Icon allowing Syris Arkun to cash in his rematch clause.
And it went down with some brutality there, Phunky.
These are just highlights of what happened last week, ladies and gentlemen. Syris using the belt right there.
Saying that's my championship. Because if we really go back, the man never lost the belt.
Yes. Death Valley driver, kamikaze driver.
I mean, can you say much more than that? Syris crawling over for 3.
Enigma watch is on. Syris is now your new World Heavyweight Champion, ladies and gentlemen.
The belt, like I said from the start, Phunky, is back with its rightful owner.
Yes, it's back at home, ladies and gentlemen.
And believe me, as much as Enigma and Syris are straight at this point, you have to believe that Enigma knows this is coming. There's going to be another one-on-one at some point.
Uh-oh. And then we had this happen, ladies and gentlemen.
We had the revelation hit ringside.
Preston
Not the dark
Phoenix.
revelation, ladies and gentlemen. The revelation itself.
Preston Phoenix comes to ringside, ladies and gentlemen. And what does he do? He issues a challenge to
His own brother.
yes,
His own brother, his own stablemate. He is looking for the World Heavyweight Championship for himself here, Phunky.
And ladies and gentlemen, guess what? That match happens tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Tonight, that's our main event, ladies and gentlemen. We have Preston Phoenix facing his brother Syris Arkun for the X.m.W. World Heavyweight Championship.
Yes, this should be.
Syris just threw it down. The line is in the sand there, Phunky.
Yes, it is. Shaking hands as Preston walks away, clapping.
Uncle Luffa gets clapping. The only one not clapping there, I believe, was Sulkin.
Yes.
That was some impressive shit, ladies and gentlemen.
Impressive.
Syris Arkun, the new, I actually never thought he lost it, but the new XMW World
Yes.
Heavyweight Champion, now being challenged by his brother.
Oh, goodness.
This one is going down tonight, Phunky. This is our main event. What do you got for me on that?
Whose side? Who? It is revelation versus revelation
Yes, it is.
for the world title, ladies and gentlemen. Some say this is but what it's been building to all along.
And it's going to get a lot thicker here in a few moments because, you know, not to jump ahead of ourselves, we have Enigma in the #1 contenders match for the winner.
Oh, holy cow!
So we have the Revelation of Darkness, 3 members tonight, all competing.
It's like
in all actuality for a possible shot at the X.m.W. World Heavyweight title.
wow, the world heavyweight division has just become incestual, ladies and gentlemen.
Incestual?
Incestual.
Yeah, little
Booger.
Yeah, little
It
something
just
there.
and snort it out like off to the side, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Preston Phoenix versus Syris Arkun in the main event.
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be
This
amazing.
is something I've been wanting to see for a very long time.
I mean, I can't wait, but when you look at this whole card, Phunky, this whole card is stacked. Stacked. We start off with match #1, the Hazmat Tag Title match. We all know 5 and Dime are our tag team champions.
Yes.
But Phunky, the big one is who their opponents are.
Oh my goodness.
We've got Stone Dragon and Hollywood Chuck Taylor fighting for those tag titles tonight.
Wow.
2 men, 2 enemies coming together for the same cause to knock out, you know, your lesbian couple as you.
Oh, they are my favorite power couple, ladies.
Power couple. Well,
Like, I don't
they're
know.
in for it tonight this evening.
Holy cow. I don't know who to pick because I love the 5 and Dime. They're my favorite power couple. Like I said,
Okay.
they're my favorite one. But then it's Japanese icons. It's, oh my
Can you
goodness.
really touch it? Can you really touch it, Phunky? I don't
Oh
think
my
you
god,
can.
it's like Ultraman teaming with Mothra or something like that. It's crazy.
Yeah, yes it is. Who
Or
you got?
Voltron.
Who you calling on this one, Phunky? Because I know you're a big fan of both teams on this
Oh my goodness.
I need to know the Phunky prediction, so betting fans, get your books out, because Phunky's about to lay it down.
Oh, my mind is blown, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know who to go with. But
What are you calling, Hollywood
The
and
record-
Dime? Or are you calling Five and Dragon?
here's the thing, Mr. Stone, you put me on the spot. I am tongue-tied. This is the first time I'm actually speechless. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh shit,
like,
ladies
here's
and
the-
gentlemen, we need to have this match every week.
Holy cow. Like, I will have to go with my gut in saying that Five and Dime they have gone through adversity.
Have they?
Yes, they've gone through all of their little quabbles.
Little anal adversity.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
And they still have become champs. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to say my money is on Five and Dime. Even though I love Hollywood and I love Dragon, and I don't want them to beat me up.
Even though Dragon has only been beat once now on U.S. soil, and that was by his tag partner.
Yeah, twice on U.S. soil.
Oh, twice? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You were right. You were right, Phunky. He's been beaten twice now on U.S. soil.
And that's by
But
his
both
tag.
times it's been by the same man. So.
Hey, if you can't beat them, might as well join them, right?
Yeah, I guess it is what it is. But we move on to match number 2, ladies and gentlemen. This is a big one, considering you know that the main event is Syris Arkun versus Preston Phoenix. We have Divine Revelation
Yes.
of Darkness member, Enigma for the World Heavyweight title, #1 contendership
Yes.
against Nick House.
Nick House.
What you got here for me?
Well, I know Enigma. And I'm pretty sure Enigma is going to take this one because Nick Houston has really only wrestled one time before.
Yeah. I really
But he's
think
always been in a world title situation.
he's got such, you know, Houston being from Texas, you know, like he's
Yeah.
virtually a Mexican. We know he has Mexican background,
Oh,
wrestling down.
Do you think he could have beat in the elusive Tex-Mex Express?
I do believe that's a possibility there, Phunky.
Oh.
I do believe that. But this man is a contender. But can he step up against Enigma? I don't know. I mean, and what are we going to see out of the Revelation of Darkness on this match?
Oh, yes. Where will they be?
So, I mean, we have to go there. And then the World Heavyweight Championship, the main event of the evening. Good God, I mean, like, we've got some stuff on this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What?
this is going to be at least one of the top matches in X.m.W.
Yes, absolutely. And you have to look at it this way, right? It's who's going to side with who here? Whose side is Enigma
Yeah.
going to be on? Whose side is the original AOD going to be on?
Whose side?
Who is Sulkin
Yeah.
side? Who is he going to be on in this match? I mean, it's off the chain. I don't know what else to say, ladies and gentlemen. But I mean, if it was up to me,
I don't
Phunky,
know.
I mean, Phunky, I'd just break it down, man. Just take them to the ring, let them see for themselves.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's head on down to the ring.
Look at this. #1 contender match.
#1 contendership for the World Heavyweight title here. We have Nick Houston, kind of new to the division, if I might say there.
Yes, yes.
I mean, would you really like, I mean, if, you know, and I have to look at this from the commentator perspective, would you consider this kind of a squash? I mean, you have a virtual newcomer. I mean, not a newcomer, but a virtual newcomer.
Yeah.
And Nick Houston facing the decorated former champ.
I do believe it would be a squash because Nick Houston has had a couple matches, I believe. Maybe one, two, maybe one, yes, in this company. But he is a relative newcomer.
I mean, as you can see, the Army of Darkness escorting to the ring. We see Misery, we see Diablo, and we see Paradox all out there.
Yes.
Waiting on their man to hit the ring. That is 4 men on 1. I mean, that's even more of a squash if you look at it that way.
Yes, yes. As we can see, the Divine Revelation and the Army of Darkness are the Revelation of Darkness, but they are both separate entities at the same time.
I believe at this point they both have their own issues going on, so
Yes.
it's not a joint effort.
What I would say is I believe the Revelation of the Darkness is Enigma and Syris. That when they meet...
Running a group of several men.
Yes.
You know, just like Jimmy's mama does.
When it comes down to it, it's like Voltron.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, and we'll go back to my earlier, I guess, viewing pleasure of today watching Deadpool.
Yes.
It's the 5 mini robots coming together to form one super robot.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so we get that, and we have all. We have what's that? We have 3 members of the Army of Darkness surrounding ringside there on
Yes.
Nick Houston. Referee not kicking him out.
In the short, long term of it, Nick Houston is screwed.
Basically, I mean, I would come into this, I'd be terrified if I were him, but we have the referee checking things out, patting both men down, make sure we have nothing hidden. Enigma looks like he's ready to go. Did not do his typical nap before the match today.
He must have gotten a good night's sleep the night before.
Well, I mean, I've heard on the side at this time he has this beautiful new girlfriend that's keeping him company and keeping him grounded.
Oh, does he? Yeah.
Laying in with those kicks to the rib cage, now the stomps to the rib cage in the back.
Driving them. Oh, DDT right
with
there.
that quick DDT there. Going right for the fall. 1, 2. You see Paradox over there celebrating like the win was already in the bag.
Yes. Well, he is from Canada, and they're very happy people.
Does he really fit with the Army of Darkness here?
No, he doesn't. They can be dark, too, because Canada sometimes only gets light for like 3 months out of the year.
Did you see that? There we had a straight right hand from Misery. Enigma tells him to back off.
Ooh.
Or was he? Because now I don't see Misery ring. Oh, yes, I do.
He's behind the tree.
Wonderful, wonderful footage here we have. Going in over.
Oh, look who
Nice
comes
suplex.
out. Look who comes out the ringside. It's Soulkin, ladies and gentlemen. Now we have, could it be the Revelation of Darkness is going to make an example of Nick Houston?
It could be. It definitely could be. It would not surprise me at all.
Because we have the 4 members of the Army of Darkness, and Soulkin just come outside. That's 5 members of the Revelation of Darkness, ladies and gentlemen. As you just see that big clothesline there.
I mean, really, at this point, Phunky, we're really only missing Skull, Syris Arkun, and Preston Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I really believe that Preston and Syris have their own issues going right now.
Yeah.
So it's...
Right now, Preston is tied up doing other things. So, maybe doing a delivery or something.
Oh, I mean, you never know. I mean, like, you know, sometimes when the spot gets involved. Oh,
Yes.
Big forearm there.
Big
by
form.
Nick Houston.
I heard that Preston Phoenix had to go home to Houston.
Oh,
He's working in Houston. That's what I think.
is he?
Something about his mama.
Well,
Ooh.
it looks like...
I
I thought that was a Japanese arm drag.
I was thinking it was
there, but...
flipping clothesline.
A flipping close, yeah, that very well could have been. I mean, I just caught it kind of off guard out of the peripherals, if you know what I'm saying there.
Yes.
Because, you know, we happen to be having that sidebar conversation going
Yes.
on, so. you have to be very impressed with Nick Houston so far in this match. He's really taken it to Enigma.
Yes.
Misery there distracting the referee a little bit.
Soakin's at the ring now.
You have all four corners surrounded here.
Yes.
Phunky.
Nick Houston is screwed. Yeah.
I think I'd just lay down and chalk this one up as a loss.
Yep. Oh shit, the chairman. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of X.m.W, the World Heavyweight Champion, is at ringside.
Well, you know he's got to come out there at the very least, even if you're not looking Divine Revelation, Army of Darkness, Dark Revelation style. You have to look, this is a #1 contenders match for his current World Heavyweight title.
Yes.
Should he get past Preston Phoenix.
Yes.
So, I mean, maybe he's out here taking a look. Just in case, maybe Nick Houston, I mean, we know he's very familiar with Enigma. Hell of a clothesline there by Nick Houston. But you have to figure that maybe, just maybe, he thinks there's a chance Nick Houston could win this match and he needs to do a little scouting.
Yes.
Once again, Misery playing savior.
Yes, a key role. We have all the revelation of
where do you go at this point if you're Nick Houston?
You can't go anywhere. Like I said before, you screwed. Now you have 6 men that are hell-bent on seeing you not succeed.
Well, I mean, really, do we look at it that way, though? Does Syris really want Enigma to take this one on? Does he really want Enigma as the #1 contender?
Yes. Well, maybe he's out there to screw Enigma out the title.
Well, I mean, we'll
Out
have
the
to wait
#1
and see.
contendership.
We'll have to wait and see here, Phunky. I mean, it has been, you know, well, we're talking like a month or two since Enigma and Syris have been in the ring together.
Yes.
So I could see him out here saying, like, you know, Enigma changes his game plan up from time to time. Maybe it's just the extra viewing for him.
Maybe he's just really thought this would be a nice match and he'd come down the ringside and watch it.
But it was a hell of a headlock takeover there by Enigma now, really wrenching it in on him. Referee, there we go. We get a count. Two count.
You can see the World Championship on Soakin's shoulder.
Now, we see a little footwork there by Nick Houston. But you saw Enigma really wrenching that headlock in, trying to put a little punishment there.
Yes, big kicks. Big
Sizing him up for that stomp. I mean, he really gave him the Hollywood looking through the view glass there on that stomp. And we got that big gut wrench suplex there by Enigma floating over into the pin with the leg hook. Just the 2 count there, Phunky.
Just the two.
Enigma telling the ref, no, that was 3. Arkun looks like he might be sizing up the elbow here. Beautiful shot, really pounding in that elbow there.
Yeah, just driving it into the forehead.
Now from behind, almost in, you're looking at almost a camel clutch here.
Yes. Not a fully
extended clutch. Not a fully extended clutch. Just really working the neck and the back a little bit at this point. I think that was more of a wear down maneuver more than it was a submission maneuver.
Yes.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. That's the half crab. We see a little crack there from Enigma.
Yes. Elevate that Enigma. Come on, pull it up. Get him in. You'll have him submit. Oh, he got to the rope.
We see it there. The referee calling for the break. Enigma's still cranking it in there. We see the tap out, but I mean, the referee already called for a rope break. But you know, Enigma's not going to let it go until he has to let it go.
Paradox seems uneasy with Syris and Soakin at ringside.
I really believe all the Army of Darkness are kind of unsettled by the revelation here, Phunky.
I can see why. Because
I think they really don't understand what their presence really is here at ringside. Because once again, Syris having his match with his brother later on tonight, this being a world title contender match, so the winner fights the winner. So you're looking at
Yeah.
blocking match, no matter how you look at it, if Enigma can pull this off today.
Yeah.
So I mean, once again, you have to look at it is, do the Revelation really want Enigma to take this match? Big, huge clothesline there from Nick Houston.
Kicking that Diablo in misery at ringside.
Dragging Enigma dead center there. Once again, no men other than Misery have really got involved. We see this crab. We see this put on Enigma a lot.
Yes, yes. It's because they know Enigma has lower back problems. So they're working that lower back, hoping to extenuate it.
Yeah, that lower back has always been a little bit of an issue with Enigma. So, I mean, if you go back to the FWA days, you know that about the cracked ribs and
Yes.
the lower back issues. You got a little assist there from Paradox once again. Enigma just in great position to get out of that.
Enigma goes to the outside for a little bit of a break.
Looking for a breather there, and I mean, to me, do you follow him out there if you're Nick Houston?
At this point, if you're Nick Houston, you do not get out that ring.
That's pretty much the case here, ladies and gentlemen.
You stay in that ring far away from the ropes as possible.
See Enigma there with a straight stomp to the face on Mr. Houston. Looking at what are we setting up here for? Looks like a suplex there. Oh, front face there
yes,
by
ladies and
Houston.
gentlemen.
Excellent maneuver.
Smashing his face on the canvas. Ooh. Punch to the gut.
There we go. What do we have going on?
Ooh.
Oh, was maybe that a little signal there to the World Heavyweight Champion?
As the World Heavyweight Champion just stood up. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Beats him with Cyrus's finisher. Was a message being sent?
Yes, I believe it. And he just sent Soken to the back. I think our World Heavyweight Champion is a little angry right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Now here we go into a hazmat tag team title match.
Ladies and gentlemen, we see 5 and Dime.
We see 5 and 9, and once again we see a couple hoes at ringside.
Yeah.
Once again, we'll go back to the fact that you know how that's how we do it in X.m.W. But once again, if we go back in retrospect, them hoes should have been booted from ringside.
Yes, they should have been burnt alive, ladies and gentlemen. Set on fire by Diablo and Skull and let them chase them around. Tag team Hellfire and Brimstone.
I think we see. Who the fuck is bouncing over there?
I don't know. But see,
that might have been Enigma's ex-wife, so I mean, you know, she kind of gets down like that. So
yes, Cyrus's exes and Enigma's exes, they're sometimes friends, as we see.
Dragging out there, you see him coming out like a ball of fire here.
Yes, and as noticed, the ring entranceway has won the coin toss to carry the flag today.
Well, I mean, we saw Dragon try to dive in there. Can these two coexist today, Phunky?
I do believe they can. Who are we talking about if they can coexist? 5 and 9? Or
both, Phunky, both. I think at least with Dragon and Hollywood, there's the respect.
I believe 5 and Dime right now has got their shit together. I think they're living together in holy matrimony, ladies and gentlemen, because they're working well together. Uh-oh, here he comes. Chuckamania, ladies and gentlemen.
Running wild on X.m.W. You see the barbed wire go in there, but straight to him. Oh, that was a beautiful blow there.
Yeah.
And we know Phat and Don knows all about them beautiful gloves.
Yes, they do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just happy to see my power couple. They're my favorite power couple.
They are straight taking it to Chuck and Dragon right now.
Yes, they are. Two X.m.W. and FWA, well, X.m.W. and one FWA legend. Two Japanese icons, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, definitely. And I mean, at this point, Dragon trying to get back to his feet, leaving Hollywood, but right on the attack. See, we see Stone Dragon just not leaving Chuck hanging. So, I mean, I'm happy to see that for this team.
Working together very well are both teams.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'm very surprised. I expected to see tension between both teams. Taking him up. Oh, reverse. It looked like he was going for a power bomb there, Phunky, but he reversed it into the DDT. We see the tag in, and I believe, if I can see through the blurry shot we have here, I believe that's Mikey getting in there.
Yeah. Well, that would be Cage.
Yeah, Mr. Cage. Absolutely. Dragon coming in, and you know this is the Hazmat tag titles are basically, I mean, they're kind of our tag version of the deathmatch title. Not so much, but just it's got a little bit of that flavor to it.
There's a hardcore aspect,
absolutely,
not too far,
where the rules are kind of laid back just a little.
Yes.
Hollywood really working on Mr. Cage there.
Or is Mr. Cage working on Hollywood? Ooh.
Nice little senton splash, I guess you would call it there. We got the count. Dragon not allowing that pinfall to happen. This, I mean, really, to me, I would consider it an all-star tag match almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
Ooh.
Straight kendo shot to the head. Hell of a bump there taken.
Chuck is not fucking around, ladies and gentlemen.
No, he is not. Beautiful shots. You can hear those big whips coming across. A little delayed there for the folks at home, but...
Well, it is God. It's like Godzilla, you know, good old-fashioned Godzilla Chinese movie. Every time Chuck and Dragon are in the ring, it's... Devastating blows from the kendo stick, ladies and gentlemen.
Both men. As like I said, Hollywood made the quick tag there to get out, and Enigma comes in and picks up. Stone Dragon comes in there right quick to pick up where Hollywood left off.
Yeah, Enigma was the last match out.
Well, you know, sometimes with a little bit of beer.
Everybody looks the same, I know.
Everyone's whooping ass with that kendo stick. That's all I'm saying. I'm seeing brutal shots. It's once again being passed around more than Jimmy's mama.
Yes, it is.
Ooh! Straight shot to the head with the kendo. No elite.
And Cage has cleared the ring, ladies and gentlemen. The barbed wire stick is involved.
I believe this is the most brutal X.m.W. match I've seen in quite some time there, Phunky.
Yes, it is.
Straight shot to the gut with the barbed wire.
Chuck is still out on his feet.
Dragon hurting, and look at that, Cage once again just not giving a shit.
This is the best I've seen Five and Dime in a long time.
Absolutely. I mean, taking it to, like, I guess you would consider two Japanese icons.
Yeah.
We have the X.m.W. icon in Hollywood, but I mean...
right to the head. Did you see it?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is just, like, making me so happy seeing this match because, you know, I'm a fan of Five and Dime, and I'm also a fan of Hollywood and Dragon, so...
I mean, you have to be impressed with the level of competition in this match. You really have to.
Chuck just kicked the referee. He was like, don't count that.
believe he's breaking up his own partner's pinfalls here. Saying, no, it's not over yet, Dragon.
Sometimes Hollywood just gets too involved.
Cut through, we never see that here in X.m.W. Look at that.
Yes.
Dragon fighting like hell to get
What's
out.
Hollywood doing? Cage is scared. Oh!
Brutal elbow there from Hollywood. We've got the one. We got a 3 count there, ladies and gentlemen. Hollywood takes him out.
Yes.
What about this? X.m.W. Hazmat Tag Champions. Stone Dragon, Hollywood, Chuck Taylor.
The Hollywood Dragon, ladies and gentlemen, is the era of the Hollywood Dragon. This is gonna be amazing.
I mean, what more can we ask for? This has been a hell of a night so far. I mean, we've already seen Enigma claim the #1 contendership tonight. New tag champs. Let's see what we got in the main event.
Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, your World Heavyweight Champion.
Now, this is the challenger coming out.
Yes, I know.
This is the challenger.
But your World Heavyweight Champion is going to take on his brother.
Yeah, I mean, this could be a very compelling matchup, Phunky.
This is Sub Xero, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely one of my favorite episodes so far.
Absolutely. That's excellent episode so far. I mean, when you look at this lineup so far, I mean, you have to compare Sub Xero tonight with a Phagomania. I mean, you really have to put it there.
Yes, you do.
I mean, the matches have been quality. The men have came to compete tonight.
Yes, everybody is just star level tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Who do you like in this match here, Phunky? I mean, I have to follow with the man who has the repertoire when it comes to the World Heavyweight Title division. I have to believe that Syris has the edge coming in.
Yes, I believe Syris has the edge, but you have to understand Preston's been wanting this for a long time.
I do think Preston wants this one a little bit more.
Episode 1, he wants it, so he's going to fight hard. And Syris Arkun is he's going to be there. He's going to show up. He's going to give it his all.
Can I ask you a question, Phunky?
Yes.
Who do you think Sulkin is going to fall on? Who is he going to back in this match? Is he going to be a ringside? Is Enigma going to come out? Are the Revelation of Darkness going to swarm the ring like we saw earlier tonight?
I believe.
Or are we just going to get a classic one-on-one?
I believe Syris, knowing Syris as I do, I believe that Syris has made issues and talked to people and kept them away from ringside.
Well, yeah, I'm figuring at some point, since the win earlier from Enigma and Syris have actually spoken at this point.
Yeah.
To determine what the level of interaction between the groups are going to be at this point.
I agree.
But even if Syris asked everybody to stay to the back, do you think Enigma will abide by that?
I think so, being the #1 contender. I do believe.
So you're believing at this point that there's that level of respect between Enigma and Syris?
Yes, I believe they're working at a level of respect. If Syris says, now we have not gotten word because we don't know who the World Heavyweight Champion is. So if Syris wins and he says, hey, look here, next week I'll give you a shot, your #1 contender shot, if you stay out of this if I win. You know what I'm saying?
I absolutely hear you there, Phunky. But we're going to see what's going on in this one. I'm very excited for this one. I mean, with the way the card is fell tonight, we've had absolute excitement and great matches on this card.
Yes, unbelievable matches, yes. This has been absolutely one of my favorite episodes.
Well, I mean, my favoritism always falls a little bit towards Phagomania, but
Yes.
this is right up there with it, Phunky.
Yeah.
This really is. Good snap through there by Syris Arkun.
Ooh,
Brother into
with
the headlock.
authority. Yes, with
Really
authority.
snapping it in. I mean, we've really seen some crisp work on tonight's show.
Yes, yes.
Good big whip, drop down by Syris.
Oh,
Headlock
takeover,
Beautiful.
yes.
Beautifully executed.
Syris lets him get up to his feet.
I really think our X.m.W competitors tonight drank the same water or something.
Yeah,
Because we really see good, fierce, crisp battling this evening.
because sometimes it seems like they're drinking the water from Flint, Michigan, and the other time it seems like they're
They're drinking my brews here
Yes.
at ringside, so. But I'm very impressed with the stardom here. We have the headlock now by Preston taking it in.
taking
Going
it
with the go
around.
behind. Little chain wrestling there for those wrestling fans.
Ooh.
Like an
Oh!
arm wringer, almost a takeover there, kind of.
Oh!
I mean, what would
Did you
call
see that?
there?
Some sort of hammerlock? Did you see that Syris just raked his brother's eyes? Oh, he went.
We can definitely hear hail at ringside. ladies
Yes.
and gentlemen.
Did you see that? Syris went for the Death Valley, the kamikaze driver, but Preston caught him with a knee in the face.
Knee clip. Now, see, that is a
Yes.
signature maneuver of Enigma. Do you think maybe the two groups
Could
are
possibly.
maybe picking up and working and taking from each other here?
Yes.
Because, I mean, we did see Enigma, for lack of a better term, basically use the kamikaze driver tonight to win his match.
Preston is working on that knee. Oh, another one of Enigma's moves.
Into the half crab. Absolutely. I mean, is he really, maybe saying tonight, Preston Phoenix says, I can't wrestle as Preston because my brother knows me too well.
Maybe he was.
Maybe I'll take it as, I'll go with the move set of the man that's caused Syris the most trouble in this business.
Maybe he went to Enigma for a little help.
Well, I mean, I would have to believe, knowing Enigma as I do, that he would definitely rather face Preston than Syris in this.
Yes. Because him and Syris'
they're
matches.
so evenly matched.
Yes, stand still.
It's so evenly matched. I mean, we saw it at Fagomania this year with the cage match even ending in a draw. Going for the kamikaze driver once again.
Oh!
And he's able to hit it.
This early in the match, ladies and gentlemen. Oh.
Too much energy left in
Yes,
Preston
yes.
to keep it down there.
Very, very underestimating his opponent, I would say, is.
Well, I mean, as a younger brother, you have to figure, you have that older brother attitude of, I got this guy.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, he pretty much raised Preston his whole life after their parents died. Syris helping his brother up. Big club to that spot.
the spot, yes, he's hitting the spot.
Yes.
And much like I am here, Phunky.
Ooh, a reversal.
If you hit the spot on me, you might want to duck and cover. I mean, this
Yes.
might be one of those moments.
Ooh.
Syris getting out of the way. Scouting his brother very well. I'm very impressed with both men kind of reading into each other.
Yes. Ooh. Kicking that spot in the back of his head. Look at it.
Maybe that's the reason he has the spot.
This is Syris kicked
He
him there.
wore a hole in that bad boy.
Yes. Syris picking up his brother again.
Fucking
Helping to his
basically
feet.
dragging him up. Looks Syris setting up big DDT there from Syris. Didn't look like he got all over there, Phunky. Oh, into the crossface.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you were in Georgia, this would be highly unnerving.
Yes, it would. I mean, pulling out a little Chris Benoit here.
Yes,
Cyrus right now is killing children, killing lives.
Preston got to the rope.
And actually, Syris broke immediately there.
Yes.
You know, if this was Enigma in the match, regardless of friendship, no friendship, that is getting held to a 4 count.
Yes. Possibly even 4.5, 4 3/4. Ooh,
nice side Russian leg sweep there from Syris
some
Arkun.
things that we don't see Syris normally do.
I mean, that's also a maneuver I've seen Enigma pull quite a few times.
Yeah.
Maybe both men, maybe stealing a little bit from the Enigma playbook here.
Syris taking a break, letting his brother.
Not really that either men need to.
No.
I think it's just switching up your game a little bit because you know each other so well, being family.
Yes.
Ooh. That was a beautiful run-up knee lift into the kick. I mean, what do we call that out of Japan now? Because we all know Syris was trained in Japan.
The Shining Wizard.
Shining Wizard, yes.
To the spot. It's only a 2 count, ladies and gentlemen. Only a 2 count.
It looks like Syris is saying, well, I mean, I see shoulders down here, Phunky. 1 count, 1.5 count. Umpaluffagus getting back up to his feet. I mean, we really, for a match of this caliber, we really should have got a better referee.
Some people say he was the only one standing on the corner that day.
Oh, so we hired him like we hired the Mexican gardening team. Dude, big whip into the turnbuckle.
Preston shoulder.
Like Preston's favoring that what's that, that's the right shoulder, left shoulder there? Left shoulder.
That is the shoulder that he's been ooh. Stun him. Well,
big stunner, and we know that helped. That helped Syris keep the belt in previous history.
Yeah.
He's stealing a page out of FWA, Army of Darkness member, Local Beware.
Yes. Umpaluffagus with the big count.
Calling for the standing 10. We know he can't count over 6, so.
Well, he's at 6. Guys better get up.
See, nothing over 6.
Nothing over 6, ladies and gentlemen.
Preston with the rollback. And are we going to see it? Yep.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. We see the revolt. Whoa! Did you see that?
Back into the mama killer. The crippler crossface, Chris Benoit.
Preston trying to get to the ropes with his foot there.
Struggling. Yeah, he's there.
1, 2.
Oh, left it on a little bit longer.
Well, see, with this one, Syris called for a traditional match, which is, you know, a little off the cuff. I mean, it's a world heavyweight title division. The champion makes the rules. Unless, of course, Enigma puts his influence in on it.
Yes.
But, yes, well, I mean, like, we have to look at, and both men getting to their feet at about the same time. So, we've seen about equal damage through this match. And what's Preston doing here? I see the spot.
Is he going up to the top?
This is not a regular for him here, Phunky.
This is not normal for going to the high rent district or the medium rent district, the middle class district. Oh!
Big snap mare there off the second turnbuckle.
Yes. Tossed him right off that second turnbuckle.
I mean, I have to say, like, are we looking at Dragon Sleeper here? Little shades of Japan there.
Oh, he had
And he's got the arm pulled underneath. I saw that too there.
wrenching that shoulder. Oh,
They're calling for the back. I think he's out here.
Syris is concerned.
They're They're calling it the man's hurt, but he's back to his feet.
Oh, Pearl Harbor, ladies and gentlemen. Cyrus just got Pearl Harbored by his own brother.
When you're in the world title division, Enigma, I think, sets this better than anybody. You do what you have to do to win.
This has to change the dynamic of this match.
It really does, because, I mean, right now they're enemies. I don't care how you look at it. Right there, the whole momentum of the match has changed. You see Preston there with the kendo stick.
The respect has gone out of the window.
I think it has. I think it absolutely has. Working on that knee that he's chop blocked twice in this match. Preston's still favoring that shoulder. Oh, big sit down on the knee.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. And if we remember right, that's the same knee that he hurt at Fatal Mania.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, you have to figure, like, I mean, I can tell by the way these gentlemen are working, you have to figure Preston has talked to Enigma at some point.
Yes.
To find the weaknesses that were going on. Because, I mean, he's obviously blatantly gone right for them, Phunky.
Yes.
Is that a knee to the ball bag I just saw there?
I do believe it was a knee. Ooh. A knee to the hamstring.
Big tweak in that knee now. Cyrus has to be in pain.
Oh, look.
I mean, we've seen earlier and earlier footage from earlier shows that I don't think Cyrus is back to 100% yet.
Yes. There's no way.
After all the strain Enigma's put on that knee, I think Preston is completely taking advantage. And maybe he has the inside look at that. Maybe that's the reason he challenged for the belt.
Yes, maybe.
Because he knew his brother was not 100%.
Yes.
And he knew what to do to get this job done today. But we're going to see here, Phunky. Dragging him to the edge of the apron there. Looks like he's taking him to the turnbuckle post. We hear the little nigga springs. Oh, big into the knee. Just on the turnbuckle post.
Oh, and now he's going to go for the other side.
Why not work both legs? Why not completely take him out here?
Take the roots away from the big tree. They won't be able to stand up.
I mean, really, how is he supposed to put the kamikaze driver on him if he cannot stand?
Yes.
I mean, you saw earlier in the match, he barely got him over, I think, on that one, Phunky.
Yes. Barely.
Barely got him over. We see Preston still favoring that arm. Dragging him now back out to kind of get him more centered.
Ooh, still working that knee.
Spiking that leg down. I mean, he is focused on that knee, Phunky.
Yes, he is focused. He is literally taking apart Syris Arkun.
Right now, yes, he is. And I mean, like, I'd be hard pressed to see how Cyrus can come back and win this match.
Yes, I don't see how he could come back and win it either.
Still setting up, but working the knee at the same time. I mean, he's got. You figure he has a ball shot here he could go for. Oh, looks like he's going for a sharpshooter.
Cyrus is struggling to have
a little bit of a fight, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
right by the ropes, though. We'll see what we got going on here. Preston holding the ropes. Oh, but the roll through from Cyrus. You have the pressure on his knee.
Ladies and gentlemen, he has reversed the sharpshooter. Ladies and gentlemen.
But the pressure on his knee right now, Phunky.
Yes.
Is he really doing more damage to himself than he is doing to Preston?
I do believe so. We'll be able to see if Cyrus can get to his feet here.
We see the spot.
See, Cyrus is holding on to the ropes.
It's got to be hard to stand for him, Phunky. It's got to be hard to stand.
Syris is on his feet.
Sizing up his brother now. Face first into the turnbuckle. Beautiful shot, and we saw a great glimpse of the spot.
Yes, a great glimpse. Thank God it's not sunny out.
Beautiful forearms to the back. Yeah, if it was sunny out, we wouldn't be able to see shit here at ringside.
Yes. Ooh.
Oh, knee lift. Does he really want to do that, though? With that knee in the condition it's been.
Syris going to the outside.
Well, we hear the people ringside saying table, but
Yeah.
we'll see what Syris has planned here.
Syris has
busting out the lumber.
Yes, he is. The property brothers are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I think Syris has wood. I think he's a little excited.
Yeah.
I thought he was propping it up. Looks like he's throwing this into the ring here, Phunky. And ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, here at X.m.W, we do not pre-cut our wood.
Yes, we do not pre-cut our lumber at all.
If your ass gets busted through a table, you get busted through a table. That is clearly what it is.
Or a piece of plywood that we call a table, ladies and gentlemen.
When you bust out wood, wood is wood is wood.
Wood is wood is wood.
Syris, I think, talking a little shit on his brother there. Smacking the spot a little bit.
Ooh, rubbing it.
A little luck, maybe?
Probably.
Hey, we got a whip to the rope.
Ooh.
Oh, reversing off the conch.
Oh, reversing off the stunner, ladies and gentlemen.
Buster. And where's the referee at? This is a 3, 1, 2.
That's only 2, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a 3 count there, Phunky. The referee was not on his job.
Yeah. He was paying attention to somebody off the camera.
Well, we know we already talked. We had hoe bags at ringside, maybe.
Hoe bags, homeless mans, hobos, little children.
Yes, there were little children's here on this evening. Oh, looks like a duck under there. What he calls another duck under. Oh, big double choke clothesline.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
And see, that also brings me back to the Syris Enigma match. We see that a lot
Yes.
with the two of them. Although there was a little bit more familiarity and a little bit more know-how with the double duck unders. I have to give it credit there. It looks like Preston's going to be the first back to his feet, but he is still stunned.
Ladies and gentlemen, speared him through the table.
Goldberg through the table.
That
We have a new World Heavyweight Champion, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, a new World Heavyweight Champion. Preston Phoenix has realized his dream from being a little boy. He got to beat his brother on his brother's level.
And I mean, I have to worry that the spot hit the table a little bit to make it a little worse.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, we have a new X.m.W. World
And what are
Heavyweight
your
Champion.
feelings on this, Mr. Howard Stone? Because you were a Syris Arkun guy.
Well, I mean, I have to believe the man beat him clean and fair.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sub Xero.
Holy cow.
Insane.
It's cold.
Insane. We'll start off with, I guess the smaller news, and it's kind of sad to say that because, I mean, it's such a huge match. And like I said, main event anywhere else on XMW, but tonight is the opener.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The tag titles between Five and Dime and Hollywood Chuck Taylor and Stone Dragon. Off the chain. I mean, Five and Dime, I believe I even saw you know, a barbed wire bat being cracked in the Stone Dragon's head on this match, but yet they still pull it off.
Oh my goodness.
New tag team champions, ladies and gentlemen, new tag team champions. Hazmat tag team champions are now Stone Dragon and Hollywood Chuck Taylor.
Yes.
Phunky, what you got for me on this?
Oh my God, it was like Voltron and a Zord team together, ladies and gentlemen. They took on, I'm very sad. I'm very sad, Mr. Stone, because I really thought Five and Dime could have done it. This really depresses me. I hope they don't get a divorce.
Did he put his 5 in his dime? Is that the issue there?
I don't know if that's the proper terminology of it, because I'm not into that community. But I just hope, I honestly hope they don't get a divorce. Can people like them actually marry?
Oh yeah. I mean, in the state of Delaware, which we are in, ladies and gentlemen, that is not
possible. To be confused with the state of delusion or confusion.
Yeah, which Phunky is constantly in. But we'll get to the point here. Yes, in the state of Delaware, it is not legal, Phunky. Although they can be, what is it? It's a partner term. It's a partnership.
Oh, they're tag team partners in life. That's what it is.
Is that what
yes,
you want to call Phunky?
If
that's what you want to call
tag
Phunky,
team partners in life.
But yes.
So they can still be tag team partners in life.
But yeah, with no rings. With no rings and evidently no championships.
Yeah. Well, they'll still have a ring, but it's square.
Okay.
Got it.
All right. Well, we're going to move on to the second match. The second match, it threw me a little bit. I mean, it kind of went the way I expected to. Enigma pretty much dominated this one and beat Nick Houston hands down, which I kind of expected. But I was curious as to the fact of having Syris Arkun and Sulkin at ringside.
See,
yet I saw no Preston Phoenix.
No. See, that's
so
the ego
was he preparing, or was Syris saying, "Hey, I already think I got this one. I have to scout my opponent."
Maybe they just needed to take some time away from each other to focus on their match, and the way Syris focuses.
Can I ask you a question?
I think he's like egotistical.
Can I ask you a question?
What's that?
You always seem to take it like the touchy-feely way.
Yes. Well, I'm a little concerned, you know, sitting next to you and all. I don't want you to kind of go that way with me. I would never go that way with you.
Okay.
I'm not into that community.
Well, that makes me kind of... oh, no, I'm fine, ladies and gentlemen.
It's because you're ugly.
I do have a little hair lip.
It's because of that hair lip.
It's because of the hair lip?
Yes.
Okay.
And this.
Well,
just this. And that.
See what you just did?
You better take your hand off your mouth because they can't hear you on the camera.
They can hear me on the camera because I'll speak extra loud.
Oh, now you're hurting my ears.
But we have the main event of the evening.
The main event.
Yes, the main event.
Okay.
It was massive. I mean, no other way to describe it than that. It was Preston Phoenix fighting his brother, his partner, his faction member, Syris Arkun, for the X.m.W. World Heavyweight title.
Oh my goodness. Insane. Just crazy.
And I never would have called it this way.
Yes.
I never would have called it, but Preston wins.
He wins.
He pulls it off. New X.m.W. World Heavyweight Champion Preston Phoenix. He looked like to be a little struggling at the end, I'll be honest.
Like there was something bothering him.
Yes, his back looked a little off to me.
Yeah.
It just, you know, when he was trying to move Syris around, it didn't look right.
Well, Syris is a hefty man. So moving him is like moving a mountain.
Well, he's the man that signs my checks, and he was looking awful good there to me.
You what? Wait. Syris signs your checks? You get a check? Why?
Phunky, we gotta get back to this news here. It was very impressive though that Preston pulled this one off.
Yes. A
Yeah.
spear through the table.
Yes. Nothing about checks, just.
Checks and balances, ladies
Yeah,
and
yeah,
gentlemen.
yeah, it was all, yeah, there we go, there, yes, that's my fault.
Yes.
Yes, we were worried about checks and balances on this one, and, yeah, I mean, it was an impressive finish. I mean, I cannot say much more for Preston, but what's with Syris these days, man? Syris seems to be taking the back burner on these
Yes.
things. I mean, do you kind of
Ever
get that
since he's
feeling
come
as
back, he's lost twice and kind of cheated his way into winning the title.
I won't say that he's lost his step. I'll say that he seems to be more concerned with the direction of things.
Maybe it's the revelation coming.
The first and fourth coming to fruition.
Yes. I couldn't pronounce
some of
that
these
word.
things. Some
I'm
of these
sorry.
things is that kind of where you're trying to go
Flourishing.
different.
Yes.
No, fruition.
Okay.
Fruition. Oh,
Fruition.
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 Alright, look, we're gonna catch you guys next week, man. You know, like, basically what we're looking at here, man, is you're at the end of the road with XMW.
Yes.
XMW is,
come
it's
to the end
of the road.
and you know I can't let go.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that you had to hear Phunky sing. But
Check out my cover band, ladies and
basically,
gentlemen.
we have good news for you and bad news for you.
Good and bad.
That yes, we have hit the blockade, ladies and gentlemen.
Next week, only one
We
left.
do have a little piece just to show you at the end.
Teeny tiny.
What is XMW really dead?
I don't know. There may be some life left in it.
Well, according to the information I've received, Syris Arkun has put a jump start on this.
Really?
Yes, he has. He's put poo-poo down and hit clear. And
Cool.
his things may be onto the resurrection phase, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my goodness. See, I did not know that.
I mean, I've heard confirmed superstars already, but I'm not willing to release that to y'all just yet. You keep watching.
That is not for now. That is for later.
This is the X.m.W. channel. You keep it up because we're getting ready to throw this down on you. And it is about to explode.
Yeah.
Phunky, let them know.
Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So get the funk out.